Hello, welcome back to WINFXTRADING YouTube channel, the only channel that has been optimized to make you rich trading the forex synthetic market. If this is your first time of visiting this YouTube channel, do your best to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you get notified each time I upload a new content. Try to like and refer this channel to your network so that YouTube pushes to a very high level of audience. Okay, I don't upload video anyhow. I look at the discrepancies and the lots of failures in the trading community. I sit down for a couple of days, weeks, months, even up to a year, and they just like drive a topic, work on the topic, get the facts, and talk about the topic. Okay, but if you want to take your trading to the next level and whispering to you and giving you a kind of something that can secure your financial freedom in the long run, try to leverage the effort of successful trader. And what it is make sure that money you wanted to lose because of your ignorance or because of your weakness, make sure you use that money to develop your skill, to develop yourself in terms of improving your profitability. You can do that by subscribing to our VIP channels, enrolling for our courses and mentorship. Okay, you can actually pretty much become our ambassador, like affiliate marketer, getting people to get our products and services, your courses, VIP signals, mentorship, and then you generate massive income per month up to as high as $1,000, $2,000 plus and beyond, and you can be able to trade with big capital. And imagine referring an investor who invested $100,000 and you are being paid 5% of the investment, and that would be almost $5,000. If you use 10 lot size on $5,000 trading 𝑧 and opening many positions, you will see that in the near future you'll be a millionaire doing such thing. So if you want to make money, you really need to be serious, you need to be agile, you need to be think outside the box, do what other people don't do, go extra mile, be supernatural, be outstanding for you to go for in this kind of stuff. Okay, so I don't have much to say, but that is it. Now, what is meaning of magnet? Okay, a magnet attract or repel, right? So we are going to deploy such in market. And there is this theory that most things on our planet, in the universe, they are being governed by a single rule, meaning that if we can find that single rule, we can use it to understand how every other thing behave, right? So there is an analogy between the price action, price movement, and magnetic characteristics on the planet, right? Now, a magnet attracts an object or repel the object without even touching the object. It does not need to touch the object. Depending on the strength of the magnet, is going to attract an object that is separated by a certain distance, or is going to repel an object that is either close to it or separated by certain distances. Okay, so I don't need to waste much time. I'm going to actually go to the practical part of this video and you appreciate this topic, man. So right there, right here is volatility 75 index. Okay, now these moving averages is called loop because there are more than one. The black is 200, period 200, the blue is period 100, and the red is period 50. Now, the red has an infinite sensitivity to the price movement to the extent that it is called signal provider. Why the blue and the black are also working, but what they do is that they signal the long-term trend of the market, like where the market is heading, or they signal the slope of the price movement. Okay, so if the black and blue are pointing downwards, of which the red will actually follow them along, but once the black is pointing downwards and the blue is also pointing downwards. It shows that the market is downtrend. If it is pointing upwards, it shows that the market is uptrend. Now, the sign of the slope matters. We use the slope of the red to understand. We use the slope of, like, each of the moving average have to be parallel, meaning that they should have the same slope, okay, for this thing to work. In other words, this thing cannot work in a ranging market, okay, and where there are liquidity sweep and stop loss hunting and market manipulation, this idea does not work. And what it is we actually deploy this kind of idea in signal processes, like in signal synthesis in our VIP channels. And what it is if you don't have what it takes to actually deploy this idea, of which this is not a financial advice, but it's a kind of something that if you can develop it, it works, right? So if you cannot develop this on your own, you have to actually copy and paste our signal, because our signal actually does not just come from one single idea. It's a combination of working ideas that have high capability to filter errors, both human errors and errors that are hidden in the market, so that we have high profitability, like consistently profiting in this market. Okay, if you make money today and you lose tomorrow, next tomorrow you make money, the other tomorrow you lose, and on the average your net income is zero. You don't want to be like that, and such thing is going to be a very like, it's going to be a continuous phenomenon, and you don't want to be there. You have to break out of such cycle of ending up with zero income. You wanna have a positive slope, like you really want to have a positive slope. If you plot the graph of if you plot the graph of your net profit after particular trading session, PN net profit, if you plot the graph against time, okay, the graph should actually be like this, okay. It will slope upward. It will not just be like this. It will not be like this and then crash to zero. No, no. It should be going. It can move like a wave, but the trend is upwards. Okay. This is not part of this topic, but I just talk about it. So I'm just trying to, in other words, I'm trying to tell you that you should develop yourself. You should take advantage of successful trader to add to the one you have, so that you will be boosted. And this is the right time to do it, because when you lose that money over and over again, you will not have money to actually do the right thing. You will, when you are doing the wrong thing, that is when you have the most money. But when you have decided to do the right thing, you will not have that money. So think about this. So right here is the time, right? So this loop, this moving average loops act like a magnet, a perfect magnet. So the higher the time frame of this analysis, the better the signal. So make sure you understand all that top-down analysis of the market. Make sure you know the structure of the market, which have to do with where is this market originating from and where is it heading to, and what should be the plan, what should be the differentials and the differential characteristics of this market. These are complicated stuff, but if you have been following my channel, you will have access to some of the videos talking about those stuff, you know. But the truth is, you really need to understand and follow along. Watch the video to the end, okay? And then take action. Know what you want and go for it before the night came, before it is too late, right? So this loop attract price, you see, and then the red is a signal provider, as I've said initially. So the red provides the sell, and this sell take previous low out, meaning that the sell is highly serious. And the loop attracted price, but the red will be the one to receive it first, and the red provided signal. In most cases, the price can continue interacting inside the loop. Okay, but no matter what happens on the average, it is the red that will provide the signal. So after the market went through geometrical transform within the loop, an instance, I'll give you an instance here. Okay, you see here, you see what happened here? Price drop and start interacting inside the loop. After it go to geometrical transform, the red finally provides buy signal. Okay, but when price is interacting inside the loop, we will no longer say that it is red that is providing the signal. We will now say that the loop actually provided the signal because the market went through geometrical transform inside the loop. Okay, but when the market have high trending characteristics, the red always act as signal provider. So when price are being attracted towards the loop, it is the red that will receive the attraction and create a repulsion by creating the signal. So the repulsion will always be the signal because the repulsion will break level and follow the trend. So the repulsion will act in the direction of the trend and the attraction will act in opposite direction of the trend. So the attractions are retracement while the repulsions are impulses. Okay, you see what happened here because the characteristics of this loop is that the loop is trending. So when the loops are parallel but not practically parallel, but they that within certain approximation that are parallel, okay, we cannot take red as a signal provider. So when price is coming towards the red, you can take a trade in opposite direction. So you do this. So the trend will be in the direction of the slope of the red or the slope of the loop because the slope of individual moving average is equal to the slope of the loop because each of the individual moving average should have the same slope in both magnitude and direction. Okay, so what in elementary or high school mathematics, the condition for curves or for lines to be parallel is that those lines should have the same slope both in magnitude and what direction. And so that's what I'm trying to say here. So this idea is very important, but it doesn't work in a ranging market unless you are smart to deploy high-level price action. So you can see some of the examples there. So we first of all look for the slope of the loop or individual moving averages. So this one is pointing up. So the loop is positive sloping, and so our repulsion, which will be our signal, should be buy, because a positive sloping curve shows that the price is buying, the market is going up. Okay, so we wait for a attraction towards the red and we buy because there is parallelism here. They are parallel. So what you do if the market is coming towards red, we are taking the trade. So we will not have first order reaction and higher order reaction like second, third. But the truth is the first reaction towards the moving average have to hold. So other reactions are risky. So you see this reaction, it break the red and start coming towards black, and then after geometrical transform or J transform, the loop created a buy signal. So you see the attraction, the first attraction hold. Okay, so you can understand what I'm saying. So I have given you an instances. So let's check Forex market and see if we can get some instances. So this is let's check 𝑧 USD. Let's check 𝑧 USD. Now let's be in the 30 minutes time frame. Let's be in the 30 minutes time frame, and then what we need is to get a slope of the market. So here let's assume we're observing this, so the slope is negative. So the crossing of the moving average is necessary. Make sure there is a crossing of the moving average and then determine the slope after the crossing. So this slope positive, 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 so all of them positive, which is what is general, which is the fact. Okay, the slope of the loop, each of the element of the loop have the same slope, and so we like each of the moving average are parallel to each other. But in a situation where they are not parallel, it means the market is ranging and you should stay away. In other, what I mean by parallel is not that it is a practical parallelism, but this is an approximation. Parallel means that each of the moving average does not touch each other, like they don't touch each other, that's separated by finite measurable distance. And so when there is an attraction towards the red, because once it is parallel, the red will be providing signal. When there is attraction towards the red, you take a trade. Once you make a reasonable profit, you take your profit. I'm not going to go far into how you should place your stop loss, how you should take your profit. These things are embedded in our courses and mentorship. Actually, our signals are provided. One of the methods, one of the techniques of providing, of synthesizing signals actually depend on this idea as well. There are a lot of errors. That's why if you are losing, you keep losing. Yes, because the errors are too much. And these are based on the, the philosophical powers of trading platform developers. Okay, look at what happened here. Immediately it contours red, it provided a buy signal. So you take your profit. Imagine putting one lot size here and buying this. You should have made, if you put one lot size there, you should have made over $700 by that small move. Okay, so if you suddenly, or by like you want to take risk and you deploy this strategy and it's working, make sure you give feedback, and not in this YouTube channel, because scammers are going to spam a lot of stuff. I don't like people get scammed. But make sure you come to Telegram channel and give me feedback. If possible, try to actually give us your results so that people will see it and be able to, be encouraged. But if you try to deploy this and you win today and you lose tomorrow, win today and lose tomorrow, something is wrong with you. Like, not with you personally, but with your understanding of the market. And what you need to do is you have to copy and paste our trade in real time so that you can be able to win day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Infinitely, you are going to win. No loss. There is no loss with an expert. An expert is an expert. An expert does not make mistake. A failure always fails, but a successful person keeps succeeding. The rich keep getting richer, okay? So I feel like I want to get some people who are ready to be successful, to be more successful with me. It's always the spirit, okay? It's always the spirit, okay? The light follows the light. The light and darkness does not meet. The light follows the light. But if the darkness is ready to receive the light will enlighten the darkness, and the darkness will flow with the light. And what it means, when you are poor, you are in dark. When you are rich, you are in light. Try and take action and become successful. Thank you, and bye for now.